Welcome to Inside the Anatomy Lab, your quick guide to exploring the human body.
Let's dive in and discover the wonders together.
Ho, ho, ho.
So I hope the last class that clavicle is no longer a problem, neither humerus or scapula. But in case this is still a problem to you, send us a message and we can see how we can help you. For today, we'll continue with the remaining two bones of the upper limb, which is the radius and the ulna. Most times students complicate these two bones because they look alike, they have similar features. Yes, they have similar features and they're located at the same point. And sometimes, so today we'll show you how to identify the radius and how to identify the ulna. Here is the radius. This is the ulna. This is the radius. This is the ulna. The both of them are long bones and are located at the same point, just that one lies medially and the other one lies laterally. But the major difference for me, how I understand or how I differentiate the radius and the ulna is just as the name of the ulna implies. It has what? A U shape. You see it here? See this U shape here? We call this the olecranon. Here's the olecranon. And if you look or you remember in our past video, I gave you an assignment to identify three parts of the word humerus. The olecranon fossa is where the olecranon attaches to. Let me stand there. Say hello to Ben. Don't forget. Now, at this point here is the word olecranon fossa. Here is the word olecranon. So it attaches to the word, the olecranon attaches to the word olecranon fossa of the word humerus. That is how you will differentiate between the word the ulna and the word the radius. Remember that the radius does not have any olecranon or any U shape. The radius only has the head of the radius, the neck of the radius, the radial tuberosity. Downwards here, the radius have the what? The sternoid process. Same way the ulna has what? The sternoid process. Remember that I told you in the beginning of the class that these two bones are located at the same point. Just that one lies medially and the other one lies laterally. They have similar features, just as I've told you. The presence of what? The sternoid process in the ulna and the presence of the what? The sternoid process in the radius. Also, just as we have the head of the radius and we have the neck of the radius, same way in the ulna we have the radial tuberosity in the what? Radius. Same way we have the what? Ulnar tuberosity in the ulna. Don't forget the presence of the head of the ulna, the neck of the ulna, the radial tuberosity. Remember the presence of the nutrient foramen. Every long bone has a nutrient foramen. So don't forget that as the ulna, as the radius has the proximal end, the shaft, and the distal end, it also has two surfaces, the anterior surface and the posterior surface. Same goes with the ulna. It has the proximal end, the distal end, the shaft, and it also has two surfaces, the posterior and the anterior surface. So I believe that I've been able to show you the various parts that you need to know for the osteology of the word ulna and radius. Let me stop there for now. I hope the students are following up. Let's discuss the sternum. The sternum, as we have here, is a very important aspect of the body. It consists or is a part of the thoracic cage. Yes. Now, today's class will discuss the various parts of the sternum so that the students can understand and be able to identify the various parts of the sternum for their classes. At this point here, we have the jugular notch. At this point here, the clavicle attaches the head of the clavicle, the proximal end of the clavicle, where we have the sternal end attaches to this point of the sternum. The joint at this point is what we call the sternoclavicular joint at this point. Here, as you can see, here or here, anyone you can understand with, is called the manubrium of the sternum. For MBBS students, don't write manubrium. It's manubrium of the sternum. At this point here is the body of the sternum. Mind you, if you write the body, you have failed that question. The correct answer is the body of the sternum. At this point here is the xiphoid process. It's not xiphoid, it's xiphoid process. At this point here, I hope you can appreciate what we are showing you with these models. At this point here, this is what we call the costal cartilages. Don't forget, the space you see in between the first rib and the second rib is called the intercostal space. Assuming we are working on a cadaver, you will be asked what space is here. It's called the word intercostal muscle. Or what are the contents of the intercostal space? The contents of the intercostal space is intercostal muscle, intercostal artery, intercostal vein, intercostal nerves. Thank you. God bless you. See you some other time. Before we end the class today, to my medical students, I would like you to choose the section that interests you most for us to talk about in our next class. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We love you and we believe you will do better. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Inside the Anatomy Lab.
We hope you found today's exploration insightful. Please subscribe and enable notifications to be in our communities of dedicated learners and professionals.
See you all on the next video.